JM, what's going on, man? SOG, RNG, more African, what's going on, boys? We are back. It's been a while. I missed the last two United games, if anyone didn't realize that, obviously. Wasn't feeling too well, but we are back at it, man. Champions League football, PSG versus Arsenal, semi-final of the Champions League. You guys know the drill. Bet I have for this game, I probably should have just bet PSG to win. I don't know. Vote on the poll, though. Does Arsenal actually have a chance of winning this game? Like, was the smart money on PSG to win, or was I dumb in taking the bet that I did take, which was under 2.5 goals? Was that stupid? Please let me know. Because I'm just thinking, like, first legs, even though, to be honest, majority of the first legs in Europa League and Champions League, I feel like have been decently high scoring. But I just like to think that first legs are like, you know, teams are trying to play a little bit safe, you know what I mean? But then, usually one goal changes everything. United fan, what's going on, man? Adam Ramsey up in here. What's going on, boys? Man United Prem games are like filler episodes. Dude, honestly, for real. Like, I kind of felt bad, like, missing the games, but at the same time, like, I didn't. Because, I mean, we kind of fucked them both. And, to be honest, I didn't even think we really played that bad. The Wolves game, the Bournemouth game was bad. The Wolves game actually didn't even seem... It seemed like a classic United game, honestly. Like, our general play was good. Just nothing in the final third. Can't finish. Can't do anything. And then concede a disgusting free kick, to be fair. Like, I saw some people blaming Onana for not saving it or whatever, but I'm just like, dude, that's literally just a brilliant free kick. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, literally, if you wanted to do something about it, that's a prime example of us not scoring early and then the pressure adding, and then boom, Wolves score out of nowhere. Crazy. But boys, if you haven't already, good to see you guys back up in here. It has been like a couple weeks since I've streamed, honestly. I'm going to get back into it. We're streaming today, tomorrow, and then obviously on Thursday. Europa League, man. I freaking love it. They're doing a moment of silence for the Pope. Shout out the Pope. Quick moment of silence. Rest in peace to the Pope. JM says, hope oil money teams will beat Crapnel, Irate Enrique, top coach. Yeah, obviously don't have a PSG jersey, but PSG got a bunch of Portuguese players who are rocking the Portugal kit. Dr. Chill, what's going on, man? What should I bet on? I took under 2.5 goals, but I'm not going to lie. I think I made a mistake. So I'm under 2.5 goals, but I'm not going to tell you to go under 2.5 goals. Unless you're feeling like you want to hop along for the ride. Dude, this Champions League ball is actually... Is that a new ball? That's sick. That's not the ball they've always been using, has it? Oh, shit. I'm not going to get the timer right. Hold on. Here we go. First half. Let's go. Put your score predictions in the chat. Vote on the poll. What is going to happen? John, what's going on, my man? He's saying 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal. Dude, if Arsenal win this game, I'm actually going to be furious. I need to see a PSG versus Barcelona final. First half officially underway. Parham, what's going on, man? He's saying 1-1. See, I would take a 1-1. I'm thinking it's going to be like a tight 1-0 for PSG. That's what I'm going to go with. Official prediction. Spencer, I'm not sure if I just said what's up to you, but I'm going to say what's up again. What's going on, bro? I keep on going in between 2-1 and 1-1. For who, though, for the 2-1 prediction? Another Arsenal 2-1, says United fan. Everybody putting some big respect in here for Arsenal. Dembele on the ball early. Drifting out wide right. He's got support around him. About 4 Arsenal players trying to close him down. They know where the danger is, Arsenal. I think they're going to be sitting back, honestly, here, Arsenal. I think the best thing when you watch PSG is their fullbacks are crazy. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi. I see Nuno Mendes there. I actually didn't see the starting lineups. I'm assuming Hakimi's playing right back. I'm thinking either 1-1 or 1-0 Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Dude, everybody's saying 2-1 Arsenal. I haven't even seen one prediction for a PSG win. Is it because they're playing away? Like, I've been saying Barcelona favorites to win the Champions League, but just in terms of the football on the pitch, I think PSG has been the best team. And Arsenal are pressing them in their own end early. Kimi forced to go long, just clearing his lines, giving away possession. Safely back to the keeper. Dude, I honestly cannot wait to Thursday. I don't know if anybody else has done this. I have watched the highlights to that Lyon comeback at least 300 times. And I've cried maybe 10 different times watching it. Like, yeah, I just can't stop. I can't get enough of it. One of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And it's only a Europa League quarterfinal. We better win this Europa League because that whole moment of that comeback will be just, like, ruined if we don't actually go on and win the whole thing. And I don't even know what my prediction is going to be for United, the first leg of United versus Bilbao. I support English teams in the Champions League, so I support Arsenal. See, I never understood that. I mean, I guess I understand if you're from England, but for me, I'm just like, dude, fuck Liverpool, fuck Arsenal, fuck City. Like, you tell me if you wanted City to win the Champions League that last time? Oh, go on. Dembele dropping deep, picking up the ball, driving forward. He's got Cabra to his left. A little bit of space here. Gets it under control. Comes into the box, outside the foot, top of the box there. Oh my goodness, it's 1-0. What a finish. What a finish from Ousmane Dembele, man. That is absolutely absurd. 1-0, 3 minutes in. I should have took PSG to win. The under's probably already cooked. What a finish, though. Cabra cuts in. Outside the foot pass, top of the box to Ousmane Dembele. One-time strike, posting in. It's a great finish, and he actually made that look so much easier than it was because the ball was bouncing a little bit before it came to him. Great finish from Ousmane Dembele, and this is why I say he's better than Mbappe. I almost said Arsenal 1-0. That's what we want to see, man. I want to see Arsenal tears like you thought. They really thought. They really thought they were a decent side. You're going to win nothing. All starts from Ousmane Dembele here. Look at this finish. Timber shitting himself. Look how he's done this finish. A bouncing ball. I wish Garnacho could do that. World class right there. Fernandes, what's going on, man? Yeah, Spencer, dude, Liverpool winning the league, bro. I'll give you a congratulations, but it's weird to me. Maybe it's just my algorithm. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you guys have seen this. I've not even really seen that much coverage or like media stuff about Liverpool winning the league. It's like almost nobody cares. Maybe it's just like my algorithm, but I literally like rarely. I've seen more people were hyped about United Lyon than what I've seen about Liverpool winning the league. Ahmed, what's going on, bro? Yeah, dude, it's been a minute since I went live, but we're back again. We'll be live tomorrow, and then obviously on Thursday for United and Bilbao. Spencer says, I honestly just can't stand their fans. They're pretty cocky and obnoxious. He's talking about Arsenal fans there. You know what the thing is I think it's the online Arsenal fans that are the worst. Because there's the odd Arsenal fan that comes into my chat or like Arsenal fans that are from like where I live. I know it's not the same thing, but they actually have their heads screwed on a bit. But then when you see these guys online, like your AFTV guys, they just have the most absurd takes, and they think that they're just so much better than they actually are, even though they haven't won anything really. What was the last thing they won? An FA Cup, Arteta's first year? How long ago was that now? Or didn't they win some preseason trophy as well? Pedro, what's going on, man? Vic saying he's seeing the Liverpool stuff all over the internet. Yeah, maybe it's just my algorithm then. Aaron, my man, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. It has been a minute. He says, greeting Troy's from Toronto. Hope you and your family are doing well. I am doing good, bro. Yeah, dude, I didn't stream the last 2 United games just because I wasn't feeling well, but I'm feeling a lot better. A lot better now. But good, literally good to see all you guys back up in here. I was originally not even going to stream this game, and I was just going to like make a little YouTube short type video for my thoughts after it. But I was like, you know what? I need to go live more, man. I miss the chat. I miss the community. And I haven't been live in a while. Dude, Dembele wants blood. Look at Vitinha on the ball here. About 4 Arsenal players around him. Manages to get out of it. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea are just the same. I can tolerate United fans. Oh my goodness, Due. Don't do it to him, Due. Who do you guys think's better? Barcola or Due? Because I feel like if from what I've heard from the commentary and just from what I've seen, it looks like Due's taken Barcola's spot. And they're both world class. If Due comes in, takes Barcola's spot, and he wants to leave, I would love Barcola at United. This is Arteta's 5th full season. Dude, where is the time gone? That's actually crazy to think about. Declan Rice playing out wide. Here's Martinelli. Cross comes in. It's deflected out for a corner, and Marquinhos getting the fans hyped. I should have just bet for Arsenal not to score. Noble, what's going on, man? He says, if we lose, we go again, second leg. Let's see how Arsenal do under pressure a little bit. Down 1-0 early. They are playing at home. The fans are definitely into it. Been their best Champions League run since, what, are the Henry days? I think when both legs are said and done, I'm going to say it's going to be 3-1 PSG final score. Oh my goodness, Marino is climbing at the back post. PSG, can they get it clear? They can. And Hakimi's running this down like an absolute Moroccan dog. And I think he's won a free kick. And a yellow card's coming out here for an Arsenal player. I'm not sure which one it was, though. Stopping the counterattack. I think it's Trossard. Hakimi was off to the races there. Overall, PSG has a better team. I hope they will go to the final. Yeah, I think everybody wants to just see this PSG-Barca final. Dude, you know how bad it would be? I think I would rather United lose to Bilbao as opposed to lose in the final to Spurs. If we lose to Spurs and we are the whatever club it is that gives Spurs their first trophy since the Stone Age, that's an embarrassing moment. Like that is you'll never live that down. I think all the big clubs come together just to make sure Spurs never win a trophy in modern football. Arteta already bitching on the sideline. Must have killed Neville to call Liverpool the biggest club in Europe after they won number 20. Dude, like even like I can admit, like deep down I know that too, but I feel like I would never act like if I was Gary Neville, I would still like just be delusional and just like not admit that. Oof. But like at the same time, yes, you've got 20, but at the same time, you also only have 2. So we have to keep that in mind. After so many years being close to win the champions, PSG, this could be their year. And it's actually crazy how much better they look now compared to like when they had Mbappe and like he was just like star man. Everything had to go through him. You know, he wasn't running. You can't have that. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter how great you are if you're not willing to put in the work to run off the ball. Like, you have to literally be Ronaldo or Messi to not run off the ball. And even then, like, you're still hurting your team. It doesn't matter how good you are as a player, that your team overall will be better without that player in it. Case in point, Mbappe for PSG right here and Marcus Rashford at United. Another corner here for PSG. Looks like Doué going over to take. Dude, I love these kind of players like Doué, man. They're making football exciting again. These Jogo Bonito type players. Here he's good. Couple step overs. Gives himself some space. Gets a cross into the back post. It's knocked down. Hakimi, top of the box, takes a strike, scuffs it a little bit, falls back out to Joao. Over to Hakimi, delivers again. Marquinhos flicks it on, straight in the hands of Raya. Dangerous moment there. United's still a big club despite being crap now. Yeah, I mean, United will always be that. Unless United literally go like another 70, 80 years, literally in the same place we are now, or we have been post-Fergie. Like, basically when all the current United fans die out, that's the only way United don't become a big club anymore. You guys will win another one, I'm sure. I'm just not sure when, dude. But when that day comes where United do win it again, we're winning like we are staying at the top for a long, long time. We just need to get that one. I still can't get over that Dembele finish. That was really poor defending from Timber. Literally just backs off Cavra, who's shitting himself. $12-13 was your last, right? Yeah. Mr. Robin Van Persie one-man teamed it all the way to a Premier League trophy. I say this all the time. I have never seen a man single-handedly win a league title like I saw Robin Van Persie do it that year. The closest thing I saw to that was when Suarez almost did it with Liverpool. Oh my goodness, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Cavra's losing his mind. That is 100% a penalty. There's no way VAR doesn't go back and see this. He's dragged him down by his shoulder. Easy textbook penalty. There's no way that's not a penalty. Chat, honestly, thoughts. There's no way. He slips in between two defenders, gets pulled down by his shoulder. Referee says no. Haven't heard anything from the commentary yet. I don't know what's going on with VAR. Not all players will do well in every team. Remember, Dembele did not adjust well in Barcelona, but so much better at PSG. That is true. I also like the injuries. I feel like was a big part of the reason he didn't succeed at Barcelona. On that note, though, Aaron, Did anybody else? I saw this from one content creator. I don't even know if this is true or not. But I saw something today on Instagram that apparently United's in for Rodrigo. And Rodrigo, a class player, but also one that scares me. One, Brazilians in the Prem scare me, because usually they don't do that great. There are the odd exception, but for the most part, I feel like Brazilians in the Prem are pretty crap. I could see, I don't know. I don't, like, of course I'd want a player of that level, but I don't know, like, depending what the price tag is. Timber sticks his arm out. Let's see, is this a penalty? I've seen that give, like, for me, it's probably not a penalty. I'd be upset to give that away, but, like, let's be, he's literally just gave him a little bit of a hug there. He has pulled him back a little bit, but then he let go a little. Usiri, what's going on? He says, hello, what's your prediction on the game? This game, what did I say originally? I think I said 1-0 PSG, but considering they scored in, what, the first 5 minutes? It's only the 18th minute now. My prediction's probably wrong. And the bet I did take on this game was under 2.5 goals. Still could come off, but we're going to need to at least get to halftime without another goal going in. Lexman Sajko, the best Rocket Raccoon I've ever seen in my life. What's going on, bro? Boys, if you haven't already, hit the like button on the stream. I know we all want to see Arsenal get knocked out. The more likes on the stream, the better chance Arsenal gets knocked out. And we'll see another PSG goal, even though I'd rather it just stay 1-0. Not enough to call a pen on that one? Yeah, I guess. They scored in the 3rd minute. That's a foul, yep. Cover wins a free kick right around half. Timber's already on a yellow, yeah? Is there an Arsenal red card in this game? Spencer says not a pen for him. Yeah, honestly, it's not a pen for me either, but, like, I've seen that given. I've seen less than that given. If you could take one player off PSG for your team, who would it be? Just going for United? Definitely be one of the midfield players. I mean, like, the easy answer is Ousmane Dembele. Am I crazy that I would want Fabian Ruiz? Oh my goodness, Saka. He's dancing. Somehow, Arsenal still have it. Odegaard pops it up. Marquinhos trying to head it away. There's a free kick in there somewhere. PSG free kick. Oh, it was Trossard who was on a yellow. I'm pretty sure Timber's on a yellow too. I swear the commentator was just talking about that. Oh no, it is just Trossard. The commentator was saying that Timber was on a yellow and that it was going to be a long night for him against Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal being so aggressive, surely we're going to see more yellows or even a red. The bet I should have taken was a cards bet. Yeah, I just looked up the timeline of the game, and only Trossard has a yellow. Poor giveaway from Nuno Mendes right to Moreno. Plays back out wide to Saka. He's going to take on Nuno Mendes. Cuts back on his left. Has Timber there in support. Back out wide to Saka. He's going to try and drive the line. Right-footed cross. Looped to the back post. Can they knock it down? Here's Arsenal. Ooh, Martinelli trying to put it back in. Pacho cuts it out, and Hakimi's bombing down the right-hand side. Ooh. That's a foul. Yeah. It's well done from Skelly. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen to the man, the myth, the legend, Aaron. Hit the like button, the thumbs up on the stream if you haven't already. We're bringing the streams back. It's good to see you guys up in here. We're 23 minutes in. You know what I was thinking of? There's so much I wanted to talk about of recapping the Bournemouth and the Wolves game. I actually wish I did stream them, even though they weren't really meaningful games. But do you remember when Bruno Fernandes put that ball, that over-the-top ball, in the Bournemouth game to Garnacho, and it was like a bouncing ball, and Garnacho went to meet it, and like the keeper made a good save, to be honest, but there's so many opportunities. Like, Bruno could actually have double the amount of assists for United than he currently has. We miss so many opportunities. It is disgusting. And when I saw that one, I was just in absolute disbelief. I can't believe the chances that we waste. Especially Garnacho, but literally it's everyone. I feel like Arsenal are going to tie this up before half. They're definitely looking better as the game goes on. Oh my goodness, Raya. Almost caught fucking around, hits it long. Martinelli caught offside. Dude, what is Nuno Mendes doing? He's playing these stitch balls into midfield that just get right. He's literally passed him right to Moreno 2 times now. PSG do well to win it back, though, unable to play out the back. Oh, wide back. Hakimi's got Doué. Doué, 2 men on him, closing him down. See, that's what I like. Players like that. They're closed down, but they're still trying to look to go forward. Now PSG are going to have a chance here. João Neves plays it wide to Cabra. Going to take on Timber. There's the left-footed shot. It's a good save by Raya. It looked like it took a deflection as well. That's a very good save by Raya with the deflection. Like, no joke, Onana would not be able to adjust to that, and that would be a goal. Lewis Skelly, Trossard into the box. I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but it's right in the hands of Donnarumma either way. PSG looks solid defensively, man. I don't see how Arsenal score a goal unless it's off like a corner or something. Aaron, my dog, bro. You're a fucking legend, man. Take a bow, son. Comes in here, shows the love with a super chat. Guy's always showing his love, man. I appreciate you, Aaron. Thumbs up in the chat. We're gonna build this community up a bit. I'm gonna try and be consistent with my streaming schedule and bring it back up a bit. Appreciate the love there, Aaron, man. You know what I need to also do? I need to get like a... I've been wanting to do this for a while. I want to get like a flute or like a kazoo or something like that. So then anytime somebody drops a super chat or anything like that, we could play the kazoo. You get a little kazoo solo from your boy. Braden, what is going on, man? I'd be lying if I said I remember you, but maybe you gotta jog my memory slightly. I apologize though. Would I be remembering you from TikTok, Braden, or YouTube? I'm imagining it's TikTok since that's what you're chatting on now. Nuno Mendes looking a little bit shaky, I think. That's where Arsenal should be looking to attack. Anything that's really good that's happened for them has come through Saka anyway. Dude, what a throw. Odegaard trying to pop it over. Pacho able to shield it back to Donnarumma and just clears it out. David, a.k.a. United fans, dropping 2 money guns in the TikTok chat. My guy. Appreciate you, bro, man. I hope you've been doing well. Shout out the man, David. Oh, hold the phone. Dembele, taking on Saliba. Fancy footwork here. Waiting for support. He's got 2 Arsenal man on him. Takes a deflection here. It's going to pop out wide to Desiree Doué. Cuts in on his right hand. Oh my goodness, what a save. Raya, can he get up to react quick? Fabian Ruiz is still alive. Goes near post. Oh my god, he just hit it on the post. Oh my god, the flag's gone up anyway. It's offside. But how on earth have PSG not made it 2-0 there? Dude, the footwork from Dembele and Doué is crazy. Look at the quick feet. That save from Raya was crazy because that had some power behind it. Strong hand there from Raya. Keeps the game close. Connor Murphy, what's going on, my man? How you doing, bro? João Neves, such a good midfielder. Yeah, dude, I'm not actually sure. Me, personally, I actually like Vitinha more, but João Neves is also class. I'm excited for Portugal in the next World Cup. We just need like we need Rafael Leao to stop fucking around. And I mean, we really just need Rafael Leao and Joao Felix to just stop fucking around. Like, we need someone who's actually going to score us a goal other than Ronaldo. You can't be relying on it. Like, I'm still down for Ronaldo to play, but like, we can't solely be relying on a 40-year-old man as our only source of an actual goal. David says he's doing good. That's good to hear, bro. For the United fans in the chat, do you have an early prediction, though, for the Bilbao game? I don't have one yet. I'm probably have one on the day. Oh, great challenge there for Fabian Ruiz. Martinelli gets back, clips him, gives away a free kick. No card, though. Right around half. Yeah, Vitinha definitely is good. Things are going good with me, Connor. Can't complain. I was getting over... I was a little bit sick the last little bit there. That's why I wasn't streaming the last 2 United games, but doing good now. We're in good spirits. Good to see you boys back in the chat. Always good to hear from you guys. United 2, Bilbao 1, says United fan, a.k.a. David. I would take... I really don't want us to concede. Even if it's like a 0-0, I don't care. Just like don't concede the first goal. At least. I am actually stressing over that game because this tournament actually means so much for us for our future. And like I feel like a lot of rival fans don't even understand because they just think, oh, it's the Europa League or whatever. But this shit literally means everything. And we do well against Spanish teams. So I'd like to think we'll go through, but they got some players who can hurt us definitely, Bilbao. That's a foul, yeah. Aaron says it's going to be a tough game for Man United. Could be a tie tomorrow. Hopefully they will win it on the second game. You know how nice, like it won't go this way because it never does for us. How nice would it be if we just won the first leg, like 3-0? Or like by a 2-goal lead. Even if we did do that, I still would be scared in the second leg. We are in the 35th minute. 6 attempts, 4 on target for PSG. 1 attempt, 1 on target for Arsenal. And here they come now, Arsenal. They got Trossard out wide. He's going to look to take on Hakimi there. Cavra getting back to help defending. Joao... Who is this? Joao Neves trying to put a foot in there. I think he's giving away a free kick. He has in a dangerous area here for Arsenal. These are the things you don't want to be giving away here. Any unnecessary free kicks. The only way I see Arsenal scoring off a set piece. Bilbao's not scoring much goals, but they are good in the defense. Do we know, United fan or anybody else for that matter, do they have any key players injured or suspended or anything like that? Do we know? Because obviously the main threat's Nico Williams. Like, that's who we're all afraid of. And Dorgu hasn't really been that great recently. Shaw scares me. Everyone scares me. I don't know. And what's the word on De Ligt? Like, is he done for the season? Is he expected to be back at some point? Because our defense is so much better with him in it. Anthony will score a hat trick. Connor, would you take Anthony back at United for next season? Arsenal are set piece FC. You can always dream for a walk in the park on the first game and relax on the second. Dude, the one thing I've learned from you... This is a goal. This is going to be a goal. Oh my goodness, that's world class from Joao Neves. He just got a crucial foot in there. And then Moreno's like, what's going on here? Moreno just tied up his leg there. That definitely wasn't a penalty. That was a class toe poke there from Joao Neves. He just saved the goal. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. Referee on-field decision was no penalty. He's got the ball. And he kicked the floor. Yeah, no penalty. That's class from Joao Neves right there. He kicked the back of Joao Neves' leg. Great time challenge right there. That 100% would have been the equalizer. Never a pen. Yeah, never a pen. Joao poked it away with his right foot, and then Moreno kicked Joao's left foot, or left leg. Ahmed is back, but I don't think De Ligt will be back this season. Is Ahmed, like, literally back, like, expected to play on Thursday, or, like, not for, like, a little bit type thing? Like, he's back in training. You know what would be emotional? What if we make it to the final and Højlund scores the winner? He kind of owes us that a little bit, too. Man, we need to get to this end of this first half of it only being 1-0, and then I'll feel a lot more comfortable for my bet. We're in the 38th minute here, and Saka's got the ball on the right. Cavra closing him down. Cuts in on the left. Takes the shot. Bounces straight in the hands down the middle of the goal. Easy for Donnarumma. AFTV and Ty have an excuse if they lose now. What, is it raining now? Or are you talking about the penalty? Connor, appreciate you liking the TikTok stream, man. Oh my goodness. Pacho lets the ball get away from him. Here's Saka. Can he take advantage of it? Finds Moreno playing it wide left to Trossard. He's closed down. Doesn't really have a lot of options. He's forced backwards. Play's still alive here, though. Lots of PSG shirts back. Trossard in the corner of the box. Plays through Saka. Somehow greases his way through two PSG players. But Martinelli, free goal, just hits the edge of his studs. Couldn't direct it on the goal. Arsenal are literally searching for this equalizer here. PSG need a halftime whistle, but we still got 5 minutes plus whatever added time they add on. This probably would have been offside anyway, honestly. Class from Saka, man. Dude, Saka, and even in the Madrid game, I know Declan Rice got a lot of the loves for those free kicks, and disgusting free kicks too. But Saka was the reason why they got through Madrid. And he will be the reason if they get through PSG here. Well, that's what we need Ahmed to be like from us when he comes back from injury. The pen that wasn't called. Yeah, dude. You already know. You already know those AFTV guys are going to be looking for anything possible. But, like, even if you are an Arsenal fan and you go out to PSG, like, do Arsenal fans actually expect themselves to win this game? I mean, after beating Madrid, I think you'd think it's a possibility. But PSG, I think, this PSG team are much better than that Madrid team. It's funny how that works, how Mbappe leaves PSG team for Madrid, and now PSG are better. This is a goal. Oh my goodness! Dude, Arsenal will score before this happens, I promise you. Why does Trossard looks like he hasn't slept in about 3 years? Guy's got the worst bags under his eyes I've ever seen in my life. He's got those Portuguese eyes. I don't know any Portuguese guys in the chat. Aaron, I know you know. Trossard's secret Portuguese. .42 minute here. Raya slips. But it's actually a nice ball, though. Saka can't get on the end of it. No, man, they're just going to look to shield this out. That's actually, you know what the thing is? That's not a free kick. He is very lucky to get that call. And Saka's getting a yellow for this? It's probably for kicking the ball away, though. That was not a foul. You saw that Nuno was looking for that. He was looking for the contact like Saka was going to do it. And then he backed away from it. And then he just fell over. There's no way that was a free kick. And I don't want Arsenal to win, and I'll tell you that. Bad call there. And then Saka gets a yellow for kicking the ball away. Oh. Imagine if Arsenal were to concede here, that would be actually hilarious. I'd actually almost feel bad for them. Timber's done well there. That's a free kick. Dude, Cavra is actually disgusting for PSG. Like, I didn't watch, like, Napoli week in, week out, but I'd watch him the odd time, and he was nowhere near as good for Napoli as he is for PSG now. It's crazy what actually, like, playing with better players will do for you. And Hakimi going in the book there. Fair amount of yellows in this first half. Oh, Declan. Or no, that's not Declan Rice. Saliba pulled down. Or sorry, no, Marino, sorry. I think he wanted a card out of that. Yeah, dude, there's definitely a red card in this game. 100%. Oh, wow. That's actually class from Luis Skelly there. Hakimi still pulling on him. Oh, that's a lovely ball. This has to be a goal. Martinelli. What a save from Donnarumma. Oh, my goodness. How have Arsenal not equalized this? What a save. I thought that was for sure a goal. What a ball from Luis Skelly. Just this class from him to get away from Hakimi in the first place. Lovely ball in behind for Martinelli, and that's a great save from Donnarumma, that lanky bastard. I think we got to do a halftime poll. Who is the best goalkeeper in the world, Courtois or Donnarumma? Donnarumma's a Don. Well, we are officially past. There was only 1 minute at a time. And we are officially in there. And there goes the halftime whistle. 1-0 at half. Goal in the 3rd minute. And the under 2.5, dare I say, is still alive. I'll take that all day. Arsenal losing. Still in good shape for the bet. But PSG desperately needed that halftime whistle there because the last 10-15 minutes was all Arsenal. I think this is going to be an interesting second. I actually, even though only 1 goal at halftime, I still think it's going to end under 2.5. I think there's probably going to be like 3 goals in the second half alone. Connor says, what about Alisson should be in that conversation? He definitely is, but like, it's kind of like, you know, when Ronaldo, Messi, and like Ribéry or whatever were all up for the Ballon d'Or, and it's like, okay, yeah, you know, you should put Ribéry in the conversation, but like, there's not actually really a point because you know it's either going to be Ronaldo or Messi. It's kind of like one of those things. I do respect Alisson. I do think he's a good goalkeeper, but he's just not. You could put him there, but you know, nobody would actually like vote for him. Speaking of votes, Canadian election going on, and can we get some like RIP Canadas in the chat? Because like we're fucked. Me and you, Aaron, we're literally fucked. GG's, bro. Just put an F in the chat for all the Canadians' futures real quick. Crimson, what's going on, man? Halftime break time for coffee and cookies. The saves Courtois made in the final against Liverpool still gives me nightmares. If Donnarumma is still, like, how old? Courtois is definitely getting up there in age now. Donnarumma is still young, right? Let's see the age different. Japney, what's going on, man? Odegaard's so bad, bro. I don't think he's been that bad, but he definitely hasn't been great. Dude, Donnarumma's only 26. This guy's been around forever. Courtois is 32. We have the Donald Troy. We're not in great shape either. But yeah, like, this is basically just the Canadian Donald, you know. Justin, what's going on, man? He says, amazing that Pierre lost his seat. Sad to see. Dude, I would actually just, like, I just want to vote for, like, Ruben Amorim. Like, can Ruben Amorim become the Prime Minister of Canada, or is that just, like, not a possibility? Because, like, if he can turn Canada around like he did in the Lyon game, that's what we need. Like, I need Harry Maguire to come up late. Adam says, looking too good, that Skelly. Yeah, dude, that play at the end there was filthy. Amal, what's going on, brother? He says, hey, how's it doing? Or, sorry. He says, how's it going, dude? I'm new here. Love from India, dude. Shout out India. Doing good, bro. How you doing? All right, no complaints. Arsenal are losing. Love to see it. And I got a bet currently of under 2.5 goals. Let's change the poll. I want to see what you guys are thinking of that. Over or under 2.5 goals. Kron the Dunn. He said I'm glowing. Thanks. Connor says I think it's going to be 3-0. Yeah, dude, I expect goals going in the second half. Like, at least, I see, like, a 3-1 final. Not to get into politics, but what do you think of the guy who replaced Pretty Boy Justin? He reminds me of the governor of my state, California. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not a big politics guy either. I'd say... I don't, like, for the majority of it, I really don't care. The only issues that I'd actually care enough to vote for that I don't like, that actually affect my day-to-day life, is the immigration shit. That's the only thing. But, like, the economy's fucked. Cheapest house that you can get is $1 million in Canada. Like, it's a joke. But, you know, we're breathing. We're good. I think it could also be 3-2. You never know, says Connor. Imagine Arsenal pull it back. I think if PSG score again, the next goal, I think Arsenal will be done. I don't see them coming back. I know anything's possible. This is football. I just don't think Arsenal have it in them. Yeah, dude, Spencer, it is literally like fucked. And like rent and everything too. Like you're paying over, even if you just want to rent, you're paying over $1,000, easily over $1,000 in rent just for some shitty ass like basement suite. It's fucked here, bro. And like unpopular opinion, I would at this point, this is probably anti-Canadian, but I don't care. At this point, I'd rather Canada become the 51st state. If Arsenal concede the next one, they are in real trouble. Oh, yeah, dude. Although 2-0 is a dangerous line. One of the most dangerous lines or score lines in football. And we kind of saw that with United Lyon. Because if Arsenal were to score, make it 2-1, all the momentum swings their way. And then all of a sudden, PSG be on the back foot. How can you have Daniel Sturridge stood next to Seedorf? Absolute shambles. Wait, what? Stood next to him in what? The champions. Dude, I miss when they had De Gea and the Lay's Champions League commercials. Oh, they're doing the analysis of the game? Why Seedorf? Like, did Seedorf play for PSG? Dude, why can't I move this? What the fuck? Why can't I move this? My computer's bugging right now. Okay, fuck it, I don't care. Oh, Kron, you always gotta take it there. Unless you're Barcelona, then it's 3-0. That's the most dangerous. Yeah. I said that to some Canadians I met in Europe in 2002. They didn't think it was funny, calling them the 51st state. Yeah, I mean, but like, I'm also not like obviously I'm born and raised Canadian, but like I'm also like I'm not. I don't have Canadian. I don't know what I'm gonna try and say. I'm not like other Canadians. The only time I actually felt proud to be Canadian is when the Raptors won the finals. That was the last time Canada felt like Canada. Canada is just like so far gone now. It's not even funny. It's not even like Canada anymore. Who do I think will win this tourney? Troy? I think Barca. I said Barca from the beginning, so I'm sticking with Barca. Do I know French? Fuck no. I barely know English. All right, where's the second half, man? This is what I don't like about the zone is when it goes to halftime, it's literally just ads. There is no halftime show or anything like that. Like, I don't, even if it was Sturridge and Sadorf, I don't care. I'd watch that. And why do they have Sturridge or Sadorf? Like, why would they not get players that have played for either Arsenal or PSG? Get, like, David Luiz. David Luiz in the studio. Who else has played here? A little trivia for you. Who else has played for PSG and Arsenal? I literally can't think of anybody else other than David Luiz. All right, here we go. Players coming back out. Second half. Let's get it. Are half the road signs not in French? Not where I live. It's probably like only in Quebec. They got Rooney and Walcott. Dude, I saw some people making the comparison saying that Walcott was a better, like, prime Walcott was better than prime Rashford. I don't know about that. Probably not prime versus prime, but maybe actually, I don't know about that in an overall career or anything, because fucking Arsenal didn't really win shit when Walcott was there. Almo, what's going on, man? He says, looking forward for Thursday, man. Big game. PSG are going to win this 5, bro. You've heard it here first. I'm hoping that this stays under 2.5, but we see a PSG win. Just a nice little 2-0 PSG. That's the ideal one. Justin Manning, what's going on, bro? He says, Mikel Arteta played for Arsenal and PSG. Did he play for PSG? I don't recall Arteta ever playing for PSG unless he did when he was really young. I only remember him playing for Everton and Arsenal, honestly. I'm sure he played for some Spanish team as well, but I don't remember. Walcott in his prime was actually decent. He was, dude. Remember when the Arsenal fans, they were wanting him to sign a contract, and they go, oh, Walcott, sign a ting. Walcott, sign a ting. Here's a throwback for you. All right, second half. Let's get us started. Arteta played 2 seasons with PSG. Do I need to actually look this up? Arteta, PSG. He did play for PSG. He played with Dino. That English accent was decent. Was decent. Didn't even see how they got this free kick, but Arsenal have a free kick in a dangerous area. I think if they score Thursday, I think we're in trouble, big trouble. Do you agree? If Bilbao, I mean, dude, even if we win the first leg 2-0, I still think we'll be in trouble. Declan Rice lofting it in there, and that's a goal. That's 1-1 right there. That is a lovely lofted ball. Mikel Merino. Ah, man. Ian Wright loves it. Bet's cooked. That's rough. Where is the score? It was coming. They start the first half the same way that they ended the second. Could we get an offside here, though? Great header, though. That's such a nice lofted ball there from Declan Rice. Can Donnarumma come out and punch that? I don't know. I'm hoping that there's potentially an offside in this. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please be offside. He did look off first look. This will end under 2.5, 100%. Unless it's like how the first half played, where we got an early goal and then nothing throughout the rest. It's time teams start taking Arsenal's free kick strats. Honestly. Long check here. Like, why are we just looking at the referee? Like, why don't you show the replay? Yeah, dude, look at this. It's going to be tight. His arm is off, but, like, the arm doesn't count, obviously. Can we see a proper angle? Like, holy. And you know when they actually make the decision, they still won't show the proper angle. Troy, the VAR is a joke and needs to be sorted out better next season. It's a disgrace. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the ballpark of there being challenges like how there is in American sports. Each team gets one challenge. Throw your challenge flag or whatever. If you get it right, then you get to keep it. If you get it wrong, then you don't have any more challenges. And then it's just an on-field decision from then on. It is hard. Yeah, Tim, it's going to be very tight. It's definitely... I think this is going to stand. It's too good to be true for it to not be a goal. Here we go. He's offside. No, he's a goal. Oh, no, it's no goal. It's offside. Okay, we have life. We have life. Vote on the poll if you haven't already. Over or under 2.5 goals. Can we actually see the lines though? Okay, they are going to show it. That is tight. It's actually not as tight as I thought it was. He was a good... About 60% of his body was offside. Yeah, that like, why did that take so long? About half of his body was offside. He first signed for Everton on loan from Real Sociedad. He played for PSG 53 games and scored 5 goals. Arteta actually was a tidy player. Kind of like a shit version of Fabregas. Dude, you know what? Comparison for you, we might have to do a poll on this just because I thought about this. Who's better, Xabi Alonso or Fabregas? Because just the way that I like football and the way I see football, I would say Xabi Alonso, but the answer is probably Fabregas. Luis, what's going on, man? Arteta was also at Barca. Adam says Alonso. I think Alonso. Ooh! Good block! Xabi, no doubt. Oh, the shouts for a handball there. Dude, PSG are really dicking around. The game will end 1-1 or 2-1 Arsenal or PSG. Yeah, there's no way this sticks 1-0. I'm telling you there's goals in the second half. But that disallowed one definitely saved the... It's literally a 50-50 split on the over-under 2.5 that you guys voted for. Official prediction. PSG will score to make it 2-0. And then in the 90th minute, Arsenal will score to make it 2-1 to make me lose my bet. That's the only thing that makes sense. And David, the man, a.k.a. United fan, just sent a gold medal, dude. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, man. Shout out, David. The gold medal that Arsenal will not be receiving. Iniesta was better than Xavi. I agree to that. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot to fix the score. Appreciate you. Oh, look at Due here. Oh, my goodness. Look at the feet. They're scared to make the challenge because they know how quick his feet are. Oh, my goodness. João Neves does well to take it away from him. Saliba puts in a good toe there. And now Arsenal are going to try and counter here. Got Trossard out wide. Looks forward. Passes it straight to the other team. That was poo. If Arsenal don't win the Champions League, then I support Barcelona. Yeah, I've been saying Barcelona from the beginning. Luis saying 3-1 PSG, I think. I'm trying to think of another comparison. Where did PSG get Due from? He's quality. I'm pretty sure he just came from the academy. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, PSG got a lot of good young French players. I'm assuming this Pacho guy or whatever his name is French too. He's really good. Barcola, Due. Got a lot of good young guys. Who even the oldest player on their team is honestly probably Hakimi. Or no, Marquinhos probably. You know who's someone I haven't seen in ages? I don't know if he's injured or if he just has been told to fuck off. Is Kimpembe. Who's that? Rents? Look at this run from Declan Rice. Trossard with a ton of space here. João Neves going to look to try and get back. Donnarumma with a huge save, dude. What? How the fuck has he done that? He's so big. Pause. Dude, every time I think it's a certain goal, how did he get fingertips to that? Donnarumma cares about the under 2.5. Donnarumma has under. And David the man in here again showing love. Appreciate it with the flowers. He's showing us. He's giving us our flowers. Appreciate you, bro. He's giving Donnarumma his flowers, honestly. That was ridiculous. Another Arsenal corner. Please get this shit out. I don't know how Arsenal haven't scored yet. From like what, the 35th minute till now, it's been all Arsenal. Swung in back post. That's a foul. Referee plays the advantage. Was no advantage. Ref blows for a free kick. Dude, bro, he is big. Like, he's big. Like, who are your parents, Donnarumma? This guy's a freak. It's one of the saves of the season right there. Sweeky, what's going on, man? Yeah, we are 57th minute right now in the second half. My timer only goes to 60 minutes and then it restarts. It doesn't go to 90 minutes, so that's why the timer looks like that. That's a clean tackle. João Neves has done that a few times now. Due giving it away, though, in a criminal area. Odegaard just tries to play it through. Donnarumma getting kind of pissed. PSG looks so much better without Mbappe. That's what I was saying, bro. Vote for PSG, bro. Rooting for PSG. And I didn't have a PSG jersey, so I had to rock the Portugal one. Since they got all the good young Portuguese players. Arsenal's captain is crap. Oh, Odegaard. Dude, Odegaard is one of the most overrated players I've ever seen in my life. Like, the fact that people were literally saying that he was on the level of... People were saying that he was better than Bruno or on the level of Bruno and KDB. The guy is nowhere near. He had one good season, and people were trying to say he's better than Bruno. Yeah, right. Honestly, if Arsenal had Bruno, that would be the difference between them actually winning the league. Oh my, if Due pulled that off. He is actually a breath of fresh air. He makes football fun again. Dude, Dolphin in here with the rose. Appreciate you, man. How you doing, Dolphin Gomes? We got a lot of people with the last name Gomes in the community. Aaron Gomes, Dolphin Gomes. There's probably some other Gomeses as well. (2-0) PSG. This is over if they can't get that second goal. Arsenal won't score at in Paris in the Parc des Princes. Wait, is Aaron? You are Dolphin? Wait, Aaron, are you Dolphin on TikTok? You are? Dude, I didn't even know that. Dembele squeaks it. This is a goal. Oh, what a challenge. Crucial tackle there from Saliba. Rice goes down. Referee doesn't blow for the free kick. Arsenal trying to play out of this. Moreno tries to go for outside the foot. Gets lucky. Does find his way to Trossard. Due coming back. Doing the defensive work. I'm watching both on YouTube and TikTok. Dude, that's dedication right there. Yeah, dude, this whole time I thought... I did not know that you were Dolphin. Dembele looks a player again at Barca. He looked restricted to express himself. Yeah, definitely. This PSG team is definitely a good fit for him. Oh, wow, two-way. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what a player. He's just toying with them. Looks like he's hurt his quad a little bit, though. We've made it an hour into the game, and it's still only one goal has gone in. 30 minutes left. Can we survive? Oh, sheesh. Cavre, can he get on the end of this? He can. Gets pushed over. He's still playing it on the ground, though. Arsenal managed to get the ball back. Declan Rice playing it wide. Trossard going to save this. Arsenal playing with fire right now. Giving it away in dangerous areas. Ooh! Almost picked out Dembele, who would have been straight in on goal. Arsenal struggling, playing it out of the back a little bit here. PSG putting the pressure on. This has been the best PSG's looked in a while now. Counter debate, my man. What is going on, bro? How you been? Trossard holding this ball up. Hakimi coming back to help. Somehow Trossard still has it. Oh, that's lovely from Trossard. Dude, I don't know why they don't... Like, I know they're playing both of them, but usually I'd be going Trossard over Martinelli every time. Trossard's so much better than Martinelli. A.K.A. Fartinelli. Shouldn't be offside before the whistle. What chance were we talking about, Thomas? Or were we talking about that one where he tried to play in Dembele? Dembele wants it. He gets it out wide left. Slowing down the play a little bit. Looking to slow the game right now down. Just keep in possession, PSG. I am a fan of this, honestly. Just kill the game. Arsenal with a lot of men behind the ball. I think PSG are fine to hold on to this 1-0, and Arsenal don't want to concede. For entertainment purposes, I actually wanted to see some more goals, but for the bet, I guess I'm all right with seeing if this played out like this for the rest of the game. The Arsenal goal, are you saying it shouldn't have been offside? Trossard better at cutting in. He's literally just better at everything. I think the only thing that Martinelli has over him is maybe a little bit more pace. That's it. Mason Greenwood would cook in the PSG team. I heard that he's apparently having some controversy going on at Marseille right now. Yeesh. What was that draw? The PSG away support is real. Dude, the United fans are actually so crazy. When I was watching the Bournemouth game and we were playing away, and when we were losing, hold on, Saka's coming in. Hold that thought. Get this out. Okay. United playing away. All I heard was the Ruben Amorim chants throughout the broadcast. And they just kept going. You didn't hear any Bournemouth fans. All you heard was United fans. Away United fans. Did you know FC 26 comes out in September? Fucking ages away? Dude, I don't even know if I'm going to... I probably will get it. I say this every year that I'm not going to get it, and then I end up getting it. I actually enjoyed Ultimate Team for the most part throughout this year. But then once it came to around for Ultimate Team to about like the third re-release of the same player, that's when I was like, all right, I'm kind of over it. The game that I've been spending the most time on right now is Marvel Rivals, and I've been meaning to actually stream playing Marvel Rivals, but for some reason I haven't ended up doing it. I really want to get. There's been so many just like funny voice chat moments that I have with people like on my team and just like arguing and shit that I want to have on stream and like be able to clip up and stuff because I think it'd be hilarious. I think FC 25 is unplayable, to be honest. It's broken. Dude, you know what actually does look like a lot of fun? I'm pretty sure it's out right now, or it's just a beta. But that, I think it's called Rematch or something like that. Have you seen that game or heard of that game? That looks fun. It's kind of like a pro club style thing. Apparently Mason's teammates don't want him there. Yeah, I heard something about that. This game's died off a little bit. As soon as PSG just decided that we're just going to look to keep possession, the tempo of the game slowed completely down. Barcola getting ready to come on here for PSG. What do you think Arteta is going to say at full time? I mean, there's still 20 minutes left for Arsenal to get this back, but you know Arteta is going to be coming on with some bullshit excuse. What does Arsenal actually need in their team to actually be able to win a trophy? Honestly, like I was saying before, if they had Bruno, and I said this before too, I actually think Joshua Zirkzee would be a perfect fit for this Arsenal team. Unpopular opinion, I would actually take Mason Greenwood back at United with a heartbeat. I think he's a quality world-class player. I mean, it's a weird one. Like just basing it off football, like he is a class player. Like there is no denying that. But just with the whole issues that it would bring, it's just I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. It would cause too many problems. Dude, every time when I see old highlights of him, it kind of just feels like it was him himself is almost like a dream. Like he doesn't even actually exist anymore. That whole time period where he was there, every time I see the highlights back, it just seems like he's not even a real person. Like it didn't even actually happen. We miss Zirkzee. He's better than Højlund. Dude, so much better than Højlund. Based on football, he is well class good enough to win the Ballon d'Or. Who would you say is the best English player right now? I actually don't even know what the answer is. So I feel like a lot of people may say Jude. I'm not too sure about that. Connor says Jude. Liam says Jude. Yeah, I was expecting a lot of Jude. It may very well be Jude. Counterbase says Rice. See, Liam's got it now. Maguire. And you know what the thing is? It's not even a joke. It's genuinely real. Maguire is the best English player right now. Saka? No, it doesn't have to be in the Prem. Literally anywhere. Kane? I'd say, like, overall, he would probably be Kane, but, like, just based off current form, I wouldn't say Kane. The best young player in the world for me is Yamalia. No, I was just talking English. Chompus, what's going on, bro? Arsenal, they've actually been decent. I don't know, like, the stats may not show that, but they, like, from the 40th minute till about the 60th minute, it was all Arsenal. Like, they had so many chances to score and just weren't able to. PSG are kind of trying to kill the game now, so it could be tough. It should be 2-0, though. Yeah, I was surprised. There could have been several more goals. Donnarumma's made a lot of big saves. Pen in the first half should have been a pen. Are we talking the one on Cavra where he got pulled by... I forgot who it was. Or are you talking about the one with João Neves and Martinelli? Or was it Moreno? I don't even remember. Yeah, the Timber one. Yeah, that was a weird one because for me it wasn't a penalty, but it's definitely a penalty I've seen given before. Kane is about to pick up a league title, which he had loads to do with. This is true, but, like, I mean, I'm not a big Bundesliga watcher, but just based off the odd times I have seen Kane play this season and last season, even though, yes, he'll win the league this season, I'd say he was better last season. Is that crazy to say? You know who would be the best England player if he actually, like, decided to be English instead of German? Was Musiala. Musiala is crazy. I'd actually kind of like to see him leave Bayern. English, Kobe has the ability to be one of the best midfielders in the world. He's so calm and composed on the ball, and when he gets into the final third, he is very calm finisher. Yeah, dude, I freaking love Kobe Manu, man. I can't believe we considered selling him. Ramos coming on for Due here. Another Portuguese man on. Let's go. Let's go. United fan says, I think Saka best English player. I don't think that's crazy to say. I think especially if he didn't have that injury earlier in the season, this could potentially have been one of his best seasons he ever had. Could even play Kobe as a false nine. Dude, I'd even play him anywhere. The guy could play fucking right back if he wanted to. Look at Saka greasing in there. What a save. Near post from Donnarumma. Goes out for a corner. How does Saka do that, man? Oh, wait. I think an offside flag's gone up. Which season would be better, or would be better if Man U or Spurs win Europa League and Arsenal lose Champions League? I'd say United, because they're coming away with a trophy. Or Spurs, if they manage to do that. But Spurs aren't winning a trophy, let's be honest. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my goodness, Ramos is going to pounce on this. Plays it wide. Here's Barcola. Stutters a little bit. Plays it top of the box. There's the shot. It's well over the net from João Neves. Manu's finishing is all the same, but it's so effective. Such a good strike with the ball. Yeah, dude, I have that commentary from that goal against Lyon just stuck in my head. The DAZN commentary. Or wherever it was from. Oh, it's really good play! Amazing! That was the best commentary. Because it was really good play. Yeah, dude, poor shot attempt there from João Neves over the bar. If we lose to Tottenham in the final, it will scar me for life. I'll never get over it. That will be so embarrassing. Like, whatever team is the team to gift Spurs their first trophy since the Stone Age, they'll never be able to live that down. But, you know, who said it? I think it was Chiellini, right? It's the history of the Tottenham. They're not going to... If we beat Bilbao, we won the Europa League. How funny would it be if fucking Bodo Glimt managed to beat them? And I could actually see like a penalty shootout exit for Spurs in that semifinal. Oof. You're lucky that you're not from the UK like me. I have to listen to Gary Neville crying like a bitch. I actually don't mind Gary Neville as a commentator. He's better than most. He's kind of just like more funny than knowledgeable, let's say. Especially since Spurs had their bottoms ripped by Liverpool, yeah. Yeah, my brother's a Liverpool fan, and he was telling me about that last game, and he's like, dude, Spurs are shit. Like, there's no chance they're getting the Europa League. $10 minutes left. 56% of the poll said that the game is going to go over 2.5 goals. But honestly, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood, but I think we're chilling. Jamie Carragher, I'm assuming you mean Carragher, might as well not be on Sky Sports because I can't understand a word he's saying. To be fair, I don't like Jamie Carragher as a person. Don't like him as a player. To be fair to him, though, his I think he's a decent pundit. Like, the way that he breaks down the game sometimes, like, he is a knowledgeable player. And I feel like that's usually how it goes. Like, I feel like the defenders are usually the smarter players. And I guess it makes sense, because you see the whole game. think United should sack Ruben. What do you think? I think Ruben has proven himself to be shit. That makes less than no sense, bro. I don't get it. How could anybody blame Ruben for what's going on right now? For number one, not even his team he's playing with. Number two, we've had the worst injuries we've ever had in any season ever. Number three, we've also loaned out majority of our highest earning players and just left him with nothing. What do you actually want the guy to do? Like I said, it doesn't matter. Pep could be the manager. Nothing different would have happened. The fact that we're even in this position to even get a trophy out of the Europa League is a miracle in itself from Amorim. All you have to do is just remember that Ruben Amorim will bring the glory days again. We'll back him from the Stretford end. He'll turn the Reds around. Or I'll back him from my chair right here, but still. Do I bet on the FA Cup final? Fuck it, Palace. Oh, this is going to be a goal. Barcola. Ooh, just wide past the post. I'm kind of happy that didn't go in. Spencer saying City. Dude, Raya's positioning is so shit. Spicy hot dog. It is the 84th minute right now. I'll give the manager a chance, but if he carries on doing what he's doing next season, I will be concerned. What exactly is he doing, though? Like, what is he doing that's bad? Like, yes, we're not getting results, but what do you actually want him to do with the team he has? This is what I'm not understanding. Like, if you can come at me with, like, actual factual things that he's been doing wrong, the flag stayed down here. Ramos is shit. He just toe punted it. The fuck is that? How are you a professional and you're toe punting it? The guy had all the time in the world to do what he wanted, and he toe punted it right down the middle of the goal. He is ass. And they wonder why Ronaldo still plays for Portugal, because that's what we have as our other option. But yeah, if you can come at me with actual proper things of what Amorim's doing wrong, then okay, I can understand that. Like with Ten Hag, poor man management, terrible substitutions, amongst a bunch of other things. And you know what? With the general play of what Ten Hag was wanting to do was fine. The biggest problem with Ten Hag was his man management. Literally, the whole squad turned on him. And the one thing, and Ruben actually has good man management. Because Ten Hag was a hypocrite. He'd let Rashford get away with stuff, and then he wouldn't let Sancho or whomever get away with anything. None of those guys, Rashford nor Sancho, should be getting away with. Those guys get away with fucking murder. Ruben comes in, instantly puts a stop to it. And yeah, okay, you're going to lose your highest quality players, your most valuable players or whatever. But for the long term, you're going to fix it.
Because Ruben's actually setting standards. Or at least he's trying to. This club hasn't had standards since Ferguson. Yes, but who else is he going to play, though, Almo? We don't have another option. Xerxes injured. Yeah, we have Cheeto, and he plays sometimes, but he can't play in the Europa League. It's not like, you want Amorim to just, like, what do you want him to do? You want him to create some random player that doesn't exist and play him? Rashford's shit at Villa. I don't know what are we. I don't know what this stuff about that Rashford's good again. He's not even that good at Villa. He's very, very average. And like low key, I feel like Villa were better before they had him. Handball. Oof. Sancho and Rashford will be back next season, bro. I think we're gonna struggle getting rid of them, to be honest. Yeah, I mean this summer's gonna be tough, man. Sorry, Spicy. I'll try to give you the play-by-play. It's been a lot of just like killing the game right now. Arsenal have it. It's gone out for a PSG throw-in PSG's half. Villa lost their other striker to Saudi, Jean Duran, yeah. But that was a good move for Villa, though, to be honest, because they got a shit ton of money for him. More than he's actually probably worth. Yeah, I don't need Rashford. I can't lie, that ship has sailed. I agree, bro. If I could sign 3 players for United, give me Osimhen, give me Delap for 30 million, give me Ademola Lookman, and a center mid. A box-to-box. Give like a Pina or someone like that. You know who I actually have always wanted, and I wanted him when he was at Everton? Onana. Instead, we got the fucking shit Onana. And I would rather have fucking, what is his first name? Amadou or something like that. Onana, the Villa Onana. I would rather have him as a goalie than the Onana that we have. Rashford cannot play in the system because the system involves him actually having to run off the ball, and apparently it's written in his contract that he doesn't have to run off the ball. It's actually quite funny. If you watch Villa or watch Old United or whatever, Rashford's the only player that when they lose the ball and players have to go back, Rashford is the only player that full on walks. At least the other players will do like the slight jog and like pretend like they're doing something. Rashford is the only one that will straight up walk back. Over-under going to hit. I thought you were screwed when Arsenal got a goal that was disallowed. That was literally, that moment right there was the bet. If they allowed that goal and it was 1-1, it would have 100% be over. But the game completely changed. From when it got to like the 65th minute or whatever, and PSG just started passing around the back and just holding on to the 1-0 lead, the game just fell off a cliff. I think Rashford looked very good at Villa. I would give him one more chance. He's had so many chances, though. There's no point of having him. He's a crybaby. He's got the worst, one of the worst attitudes I've ever seen. I genuinely don't know who he thinks he is. This is the main thing. Give me, I want somebody who literally comes from nothing and isn't prioritizing stuff. You know what I mean? I said this before. I hate motherfuckers who like stuff. If you like stuff, like jewelry and like having grills and shit, fuck you, all right? And that's what Rashford is. Rashford loves stuff. He loves stuff more than he likes goals. And I can't have that at this club. Like guys like Memphis Depay, like we've gone over this so many times. Give me someone give me an African player, an Asian player, someone who's just like, okay, I play football, I train, I go to sleep, that's life. That's all I want. Ego the size of planet Earth. It is. And just like even the fact, I can't stand, and I'll lose my, even in my Sunday league level, I will lose my mind when I see this. Who the fuck do you think you are walking back on defense? That is so disrespectful to your fucking teammates. It's insane. Especially me as a defender, when I see motherfuckers walking back, I'm like, dude, if you're going to walk back on defense, you might as well just spit in my face at that point. Because it's literally the same levels of disrespect. Jordy, do you think Onana likes stuff? I mean, maybe. I'm talking about guys like Rashford, like literally, like when Rashford pulls up to the NBA games or this boxing event or whatever it was that he showed up to recently, and he's got to be sitting in the front row, showing off his jewelry and shit, and his freaking cringe clothing that just looks stupid as fuck. Like, who are you? Dude, he says they earn millions, bro. They all like stuff. If I was earning the same shit that they would, I would not buy any of that shit. I hate stuff. I am the least materialistic person you'll ever see in your life. Like, what is more important? Your legacy or stuff? Like, honestly. And honestly, if you actually put the ball in the back of the net, then you can have more stuff. Because you'll get paid more. Because you're actually doing your job. Like, dude, you know who's just a prime example? Two prime examples of footballers that I just think everybody should aspire to be. Heung-min Son and Sadio Mane. Especially Heung-min Son, though. There's the full-time whistle, though. We hit the bet. W's in the chat. Arsenal down 1-0 on aggregate. The second leg is going to be crazy. Even though it was low scoring, that was actually kind of a crazy game right there. But you know what I mean? Like, talking back on Son, the guy's not even going to get married or whatever, like he said, until he's finished playing football. He says, I just want to worry about football because that's what I'm here to do. Dude, how was there only one goal in that game? I've been hitting freaking a lot of these football bets lately. I don't know what should I take tomorrow? Before we end the stream, let's take a cheeky gander of what the odds are looking like. Barcelona Inter. It just screams draw, doesn't it?
It screams draw. It screams 2-2 draw. Donnarumma best on the field. You say Donnarumma man of the match? Donnarumma, Dembele, Joao Neves was class. So many last-ditch challenges he did to save goals. Barcelona only to win. Yeah, the odds for that is just kind of shitty, though. Would it be crazy to bet for and I think Barcelona's going to win. That's what I'm backing. Would it be crazy to bet Barcelona under 1.5 goals so they can't score 2 goals or more than 1? Aaron says Barca will win 2-0. Okay, here. What's a better bet? Barca under 1.5 goals or Inter or a Barcelona clean sheet? Because I kind of see Inter being solid defensively, because usually Italian teams are. And Barca, they conceded, they're able to concede quite a few goals. I'm thinking the Barca under 1.5, like on some like trying to be cute with it shit, might be the play. But vote on the poll. Also, shout out to everybody who hit the like button on the stream. Good to see you guys back up in here. First stream back in a while, man. Big up everybody who was up in here. Love seeing the community back in action. We'll be live tomorrow as well, obviously, for Inter and Barca, and then Thursday, too, for the big one. 3-1 Barca. Barcelona clean sheet, 2-0 Barca. Definitely Barca at home, 3-1. Oh, Barca at home. That's a tough one. Yeah, boys, vote on the poll. Barca to score under 1.5 goals, so that means Barcelona will not score more than 1 goal, or for them to keep a clean sheet. It's a 50-50 split right now. And Barca 2-1. Dude, the play actually just might be both teams to score. That's actually going to be one of the toughest ones I can do. I actually have no idea. I'm probably just going to wait till last second, and then I'm probably going to end up being cute, taking the Barca not to score more than 1 goal. But anyway, boys, that's where I'm going to end this stream. Again, much love to everybody who comes up in here showing the love and support to the channel. You guys are all freaking legends. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your night. Again, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. We'll be live tomorrow for Inter Barca, so hopefully we'll see you in that one. Have a brilliant rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.